For all you motherfuckers that was complaining that my videos are too short, I need to do more story times. Congratulations, y'all got a motherfucking movie. Roll the tape. What up everybody, I am the Mademoiselle and this is my channel, and today we are going to be doing a story time and chill. You feel me? You feel me? Yes, I said story time and chill, where you can listen to me tell a story and you can eat, you can chill, you can relax, you can watch my story, and it's a long ass video. You guys can have all the fun you have. I can burn through my battery and my memory cards, and we're gonna have a grand all motherfucking time. Make sure y'all share the fuck out of this video. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you follow me on social media, because this shit is about to take so much work to edit. But I love you guys, and this shit was really fun, honestly. This is pretty fun, and I feel good letting all this shit off my chest. Yeah, I was a dumb bitch, okay? Like, alright. I see all the comments now. You're a dumb bitch, you're a hoe bitch, you're a hoe if you're a side chick. Yeah, whatever. The point is, I learned, okay? I was like 15, 16 at the time. I tell the truth. So, this story time is probably going to be one of my most controversial story times. I'm kind of happy for this story time and chill series, for the simple fact that I just feel like this is a good opportunity for me to get all of these stories off my chest, because like they've happened so long ago, but like at this point it's like I might as well just out with it. Like, I'm just gonna tell the story. Now, like, before we start, I'm gonna have to let you guys know I definitely am not like this anymore. I was 15 at the time of all of this bullshit. 14, 15, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I was so young. I was 14, 15 at the time that all of this shit took place. I do not have this mindset anymore. I literally learned my lesson. Now, there's a couple people who might watch this video and they might get offended. Because a lot of people know who I'm talking about. Please refrain from commenting that person's name down in the comment section below, because yeah, okay, any of these people, I still see these people. I don't really talk to any of these people like that anymore, like I used to. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna give everybody a name, but I'm definitely gonna give the important people names. So we're gonna get right into the video. So this all started my freshman year of high school. So technically we're gonna be talking about like my first love, I think. I don't even know if I could call this shit first love anymore, because now that I'm older and I think back at it, this was like some other shit. Listen, oh Lord, I'm so fucking stupid. So we're gonna call this guy Jason. We're just gonna call him Jason. So me and Jason. So I met Jason my freshman year of high school. So this was like my first day of school. I knew people there because like I lived in Elizabeth, but I didn't go to school with them. So this was like mad new to me, going to school with people that like I lived around. That shit was so fucking weird. Like, even though I was always around these people, I was never in school with them. So I found this shit like odd. Like, this shit was something else. So I got there, I was nervous, I was like, oh my God, I was so terrified. I didn't even eat lunch. I didn't eat lunch for like the first month of high school, because I didn't have anyone to sit with. I didn't have any friends. And then I met this one girl, and I don't remember this girl's real name, but I guess we're just gonna call the girl Stephanie, because she just looks like a Stephanie in my mind, but I do not know if that was her name. So I found this girl named Stephanie. We became real cool or whatever, and we, you know, sat at lunch together. We found this little corner, you know, we sat in that little corner every day at lunch, and she had this crush on this boy. So she's looking at this boy, she's like, oh my God, like, he's so fucking cute, like, oh my God. But she's so shy. I'm a very like, Like, I'm all up in everybody's face. I'm not a shy person, but she was very, very shy. And she was like, oh my god, he's so cute. And I'm like, why don't you just go talk to him? And she's like, no, like, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna go talk to him for you. So we're gonna call this boy Enrique because I don't remember his name either. Oh, I do remember his name. Anyways, we're gonna call him Enrique. So I go to Enrique's table. So it's Enrique, Jason. Jason had a best friend. We're gonna call him Christopher. So it's Jason, Christopher, Enrique, and it's a couple other people that were at this table. And this is like a table full of, I think, sophomores and juniors. I am a freshman. It's like the first like week or two of school, bitch. I'm like, oh Lord, Jesus Christ, I walk up to that table. I just stood there like, fuck. I froze. I'm like, I'm sitting there like, and they're like, so, hey. And when I'm like, hi. And then Jason was like, so you want to sit down? I'm like, alright. Sat down, had a ball with them. They was cool as shit, and like we all became friends instantly. Like I was like the only girl of that group. We were cool as hell. Me and Jason became friends or whatever, and I feel so bad even to this day because I never got to talk to Enrique about my friend. Like I completely forgot about my friend, like completely. Like she was literally sitting there by herself. I'm supposed to go talk to Enrique about Stephanie, and I completely forgot. Like I feel so bad for her. Like, you know, it's so funny, I never seen Stephanie again. I don't know if she transferred, I don't know if she died, I don't know if she had a kid, I don't know what the fuck happened to Stephanie, okay? Like I slowly stopped seeing her, like, and then she just disappeared on the face of the earth. So Stephanie, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. Enrique was a hoe anyway. So me and Jason become super duper close, like super duper close. Like I really, like, that was like legit like one of my like closest friends. And at the time I was messing with another guy, and we're gonna call this guy Jacob. Yes, we're gonna call him Jacob. Okay, that's a whole nother story. Like legit, that's a whole other story in itself. Okay, but at the time I was messing with Jacob, and Jason was literally just my friend, but Jason had feelings for me. I didn't know that Jason had feelings for me at all. I just thought that he was a friend. I just left it at that. And then one of his friends told me like, yeah, like, you know, Jason likes you, right? And I'm like, what? And he's like, oh shit, you didn't know? And I'm like, no, I didn't know that. And at the time, Jacob was acting like a complete jackass to me. And I'm telling you, like, jackass, like he was so terrible to me, and I was still like up under him. Like I met Jacob since like middle school, but like we had stopped talking, and then I started talking to him, and then we started dating, and he cheated on me. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous as fuck, okay? A little bit more ridiculous than this story right here, but that is definitely for another story time, okay? So basically, Christopher told me that Jason liked me, and I was like, damn. So I went up to Jason like, I heard you like me, like, what's good? Like, what's up with all of this? And he was like, yeah, I like you. He said some bullshit. We had a conversation about it, and it was like, okay, interesting, but I was still messing with Jacob, so there was nothing I could really do about that. So I went to France for about 3 months, my freshman year summer, and I come back, and this is where shit starts to take a fucking turn. I came back, and then this is like the beginning of the school year again. At this point, I am no longer with Jacob. Just keep that in mind. I'm no longer with Jacob. Like the summer's over. It's a new year. I'm a sophomore. He's like a junior. The year, like we on a whole nother page. We're kissing now, hanging out every single day. I'm with him all the time. We're sitting together at lunch. Like this is like, everybody knows that we're like a thing, but we're not an official thing. Like we're not a couple. Like that's not my boyfriend, but like that's my nigga. Like everybody knows this is my nigga. Like you feel me? Like this is my nigga. And everybody knew. So I'm just like, I'm thinking we on the same page, you feel me? Like I'm thinking like we are legit like on it, like bro, this shit blew my mind. Thinking back to that shit. So we always used to chill at Christopher's house. Christopher's house was the shit, okay? Christopher had a nice big house. He had a nice open basement. We used to chill, listen to music, talk shit. Like that's all we did. Literally, I don't know how to, now that I think about it, that walk was ridiculous. I used to wear heels every day to high school. I still wear heels every day, but walking to and from high school with heels on, now that I look at it, that's some crazy shit, because I don't know if I would be able to do it now, even though I still wear heels every day. I used to literally walk from high school to Christopher's house with Jason and the rest of the crew. It used to be like 6, 7 of us all the time. We used to mob up, be lit, and I'm telling you, that was a far walk. It had to at least be like a 2-mile walk every fucking day. I'm not even joking. We used to walk up to his house, chill, and I would go home around like 6, 7 o'clock. I usually be home by 8. But this particular day was the first day I came to Christopher's house. And I found it super duper funny because everyone in Christopher's house knew who I was. Everyone. Christopher's parents knew who I was. Christopher's sister knew who I was. And I was so lost. I'm like, why the fuck do these people know who I am? So we're gonna name Christopher's sister Emily. I'm not really friendly, but I'm social. So she picked up a conversation with me and she's like, oh my god, like, you're Yvana. You're the shorty girl everybody talks about. I heard so much about you. And I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, what? I'm like, really? What did you hear? And she's like, oh, you know, you're Jason's little boo thing. And I'm like, am I? Like, I was like, that's so weird, because mind you, this is Christopher's house. This is not Jason's house. This is like legit Jason's best friend's house, and his family knows who I am. So I'm just like, all right, and she's like, yeah, like, oh my god, like, it's so crazy that, you know, you're still deciding to, you know, fuck with Jason even though he has a girlfriend. My nigga has a girlfriend. What? I'm like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. This boy got a girlfriend. Like, at this time we're not dating, but we're talking. Like, we're messing around, we're kissing. I don't think we had sexual relations at that time. We were literally just kissing and chilling and talking, like we were getting somewhere. So I was just looking at her like, he has a girlfriend? She's like, yeah, it's their 1-year anniversary today. Oh hell no! What? I'm upstairs in Emily's room. The boys are downstairs, like in the basement. And she's telling me this in her room, and I march down the stairs. I'm like, so happy 1-year anniversary. And he's just looking at me like, I'm like, yeah, happy 1-year anniversary. And he's just like, how you find out about that? I'm like, bitch, the fact that everybody in this house knows who I am is weird. And then you have a girlfriend on top of that. So that means that you're doing something over here. You got some type of something. You got some type of something going on over here. That people are out here knowing my name in these streets. And nobody's telling me that you have a girlfriend. You're not telling me you have a girlfriend. You make me look stupid. I'm going off. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what? Like, what is this? Like, I thought we was going somewhere. I thought we was building. Like, so he's like, yeah, I have a girlfriend. And yeah, we've been together for a year now. But it's not what you think. Like, I barely even see her. I don't even talk to her. He's telling me all of this. He's just, I'm like, okay, well, I was here before her, which I was. But where I fucked up, this is where I fucked up. And I do not condone this. Okay? I do not condone this type of behavior anymore. I sit there and I'm like, well, I was here before her and I'm more important and I'm still gonna fuck with you because you're my nigga and you're gonna have to leave her. Jesus Christ, this is such a toxic mentality. This is a disgusting mentality. I'm so mad at myself. Now that I look back at, I guess it's good to talk about like the stupid shit that you do in life. But like now that I'm so annoyed at myself because like I was really like hell bent on like you're my nigga and I don't give a shit. So legit, I was very ruthless. But I know for a fact it was their 1-year anniversary the time that I found out. And I guess they were dating at the time that me and Jacob were still dating. And then we started messing around, which means he was cheating on her and I didn't know. I don't know. I was such a ruthless person in high school. Like when I'm telling you I was ridiculously ruthless, I was out here still fucking with him. I had started to have sex with him on a regular basis. I was holding his hand in her face, like legit. I would see her all the time because like there was this park we used to go to and sometimes she would go to that park too. I would like literally be holding his hand in front of her face. I was out here putting him up on my social media. Like, Jesus Christ, this, I was a bitch. I was really a bitch. And listen, girl, I'm cool as hell with this girl now. That's the crazy part. Me and this girl cool as hell. She got me a birthday gift and everything for like my 18th birthday. Like, I love this girl to death now. Like, she's one of my like coolest friends. Like, I really fuck with her. I don't talk to her as much as I used to, but I still fuck with her like OD. Like, if I see her, bitch, I'm screaming in the street. I talk to this girl on a regular basis now. And it's so funny just to look at, like, damn, like, look at how we became friends. And it's so funny because now she's like a lesbian now. So it's like, oh, wow. It's funny how things change, right? So she's lesbian now. Like, we're cool as hell, but that's not the point. The point is, like, I was mad ruthless. I was out here being real disrespectful to her and his relationship. I feel really bad for it now, but whatever. So I kept messing with him. Got to a point where, like, he was still messing with other people and I was still messing with other people, but at the end of the day, we still knew that we were each other's main. Like, that was my main no matter what, even though he still had a girlfriend. And then eventually he broke up with her. Thinking, okay, I'm in the clear, like, yes, I got rid of one bitch. Oh no, another bitch done came into the motherfucking picture. And honestly, I never dated him. And it's so funny because, like, I literally fucked with this boy for like 5 years on and off, and I did not date him. Like, I consider him an ex just because it's like, bruh, we was fucking around for 5 years. Like, I don't have time to be like, yeah, this guy I used to talk to for 5 years. I just consider him an ex at this point. But it's just really funny to, like, look back at it and just be like, god damn, like, me and him were like close. We were really close. And this is where the story gets juicy. This is where the story gets juicy. So Danielle comes into the picture. Now Danielle went to a school that, another Elizabeth High School, and she just didn't graduate. I don't know why she didn't graduate. I don't know if she was a dumb bitch, but she didn't graduate. So she came to my school. She ended up transferring to my school, and everybody knows this girl. And most people know this girl because she's kind of like a thought, but she was just known for being a thought. Okay, let's just say that. She was known for being a thought. Everybody knew who she was. I never really spoke to her like that. I only know her because she was dating a friend of mine, like, that I grew up with. But I never really spoke to her like that. But, like, we became cool or whatever because she came to my school. We had a couple classes together. And she used to always ask me about Jason. Like, when I'm telling you asking me, like, she's asking me, she's like, oh, how big is his dick? Oh, how long have y'all been talking? Oh, why don't you guys just date? And I'm just like, I'm not thinking about it as anything, but then in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is high-key sneaky. Like, why does she keep asking me about my nigga? Like, why does she keep asking me about my man? Like, bitch, what do you want? Like, why do you keep asking me all these questions? Like,
asking questions? Assuming?
So I'm guessing Jason liked her or was flirting with her or had some type of thing with this girl. And, you know, I was blindsided. I didn't know nothing about that. I'm telling you that right now. But now that I think about it, I was, like, very selfish because I was still fucking with other niggas, but I didn't want him to fuck with other bitches. Oh, Lord Jesus. I was such a terrible individual.
I'm selfish. I want to order myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want to order myself because I'm selfish.
Like, it was weird. Like, me and his relationship was, like, ridiculously, like, now that I look at it, it was kind of toxic. Like, he actually ended up dating one of my friends, which was really funny. And when he dated her, I didn't really care. But here's the thing, I didn't care because he told me and she told me. They kept it very transparent. No one tried to hide anything. When he dated my friend, they both came to me and they were like, yeah, we like each other, we're thinking about dating each other, you know, we're gonna date. I mainly let it happen for the simple fact that I knew it wasn't gonna last. And another reason I let it happen was because, like, what am I gonna do about it? At least they told me, you know, like, I can't say no, like, what are y'all gonna do? Not date? Y'all still gonna date behind my back, right? So they dated a month or two, they broke up. But I respected the fact that they were both transparent. We were still all cool at the end of the day. I'm still cool with this girl at the end of the day. But that's the point. Like, they were transparent. Like, keep that idea in mind. You know, I'm answering them because, like, I was being friendly with the girl, she was being friendly with me, I didn't think anything of it. So it comes to a point where, like, I start hearing that they're talking. So you guys know how high school is, okay? High school is, like, ridiculous. Everybody knows everything, everybody's in everybody's business, and it starts circulating back to me that they're talking or they're dating of some sort, and I get livid. Like, I'm pissed because it's just like, I'm thinking that me and him are on a page of, like, we're going somewhere and he's dating this bitch and he's not telling me. But it's funny because this nigga is still low-key messing with me. And it's crazy because I think at the time I had a boyfriend. Damn, I was fucked up. Oh Lord, I think at the time I actually did have a boyfriend or I used to have one. I'm not sure. But the thing is, me and him were still flirting around, still hanging around, still, like, together on an everyday basis. Like, nothing changed. So I'm just like, if you have a girlfriend and I'm hearing it from, like, why am I hearing it from everybody but you? So I asked him, like, what is this? Like, what are you doing? And he's like, yeah, I date her, blah, 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 all this bullshit. And I go ballistic, I go off. my high school ends up being literally a team Danielle or a team Shortyy. Like, this shit was ridiculous. Like, it was split down the middle. You was either team her or team me. Like, I had bitches writing my names on bathroom stalls, calling me a hoe. I was out here cursing this girl out every day in class. Like, this shit was ridiculous. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, the shenanigans was ridiculous between me and this girl and this guy. It was crazy. And it's crazy because I'm still talking to other niggas. Like, I don't know what my problem was. Now that I look at it, yeah, I was pretty stupid because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, why are you still fucking with other niggas and you care about this one nigga? Like, they start dating, and when I'm telling you guys, this shit hurt me to the fucking core. It hurts me to the fucking core. Every day I had to see this man with this girl because I had first period class with them and I had, I think, like 7th period with them. I had both of them in dance class and I had one of them in science class. Out of all the times that I've gotten into bullshit with people or niggas, I don't think anything hurt me as much as constantly seeing these motherfuckers together every day in the hallways, fucking lovey-dovey, all this type of bullshit. Like, I hated it. It got on my fucking nerves. It was annoying. It was embarrassing because everybody was like, ain't that your nigga? And I'm like, yeah, he definitely cheated on her with me too. So yeah, literally I was just this nigga's side chick. And I was okay with that because this nigga was like my main nigga but kind of like my side nigga, but I was never cheating on my niggas with him, if that makes sense. So when I wasn't in a relationship is when I was fucking with him. When I was in a relationship is when I stopped fucking with him. But anytime that he was with anyone, he was still fucking with me. I hope that makes sense to y'all. It got to a point where I was just sick of it. Like, I was like, this is like a waste of my time. You can't be messing with both of us. Like, this, it's just fucked up. It's annoying. As much as I don't like this bitch, I really don't like this bitch. I still don't like this bitch. It's been years. I don't like this bitch. I guess he ended up picking her, whatever. They start dating. They keep dating. Time goes by. This is like their senior year at this point. Well, her second senior year and his senior year. And it's about to be prom time. It's May, and at this point I've definitely let go of the situation. I really was like over it. Like, over it. When I'm telling you I was over it. Like, I really didn't care that much about the situation anymore. But it's like people just started telling me shit. You know how that shit goes. People was like, yeah, you know, she cheating on him with such and such, and she's doing this, that, and the third with such and such. And it was to the point where like people were like sending me actual screenshots. Like, people were sending me screenshots, people sending me receipts. Like, I had the receipts and I wasn't fucking with him, but I had to let him know, like, listen, like, your bitch is cheating on you. I think he knew. Like, he knew because I guess I wasn't the first person who told him. Everyone knew, but he still wanted to stay with her. I guess he just really liked her or had some type of feelings for her, or the sex was great. I don't know what it was. He still wanted to stay with her. I literally let go of the situation. At this point, I really let go of the situation. I was like, whatever, who gives a shit? And then it came to a point where now people are doing the most. Like, people, like her friends are taunting me. They're talking shit. They're posting shit on social media. They're writing shit on bathroom stalls, and I'm not with it. Now, I'm a very, very nonchalant person. It takes a lot to like legit bother me to the point where I need to put hands on you. Like, I am one of those people. I like to kill people with words. It takes a lot for me to put my hands on you. But this bitch was trying it. Like, she was doing too goddamn much. And like, it became to a point where like I felt like she was really trying to be me. I'm not even joking, guys. Like, I wear heels every day to school, okay? I'm iconic. Like, that's what people know me for in my neighborhood. Wearing heels and my afro. But I don't have my afro out as much as I used to. But people know me for wearing heels every day. Wearing heels to school. Wearing heels everywhere I go. Now this girl all of a sudden want to come to school with heels every day. Now, these ain't no little ass heels, bro. Like, these is like 6-inch stilettos. And she's not even really wearing them. Like, she wearing heels like to school and then switching out of them when she has to walk home. Like, bitch, you're weak. Like, wear the heels or don't. But whatever. I'm still mad. I'm still mad. It was just crazy. I sang, and in high school I sang a lot. So it came to a point where we ended up like, every time like there was like an opportunity to sing, now all of a sudden she wants to sing and shit. Like, it was just little petty shit. And I was like, listen, like, what you're gonna do is you're not gonna replace me. Like, it was annoying. Like, I really felt like this girl was trying to like take my spot or something. Like, bitch, you're wearing heels. Now you wanna sing. Like, what else you're gonna do? Like, you're gonna start a YouTube channel too? Like, what else you're gonna do? I couldn't stand this girl. When I'm telling you, this shit irked me. It irked me. It really irked me. And to make matters worse, now all of a sudden my cousin wants to date her mom. all of a sudden, my cousin, whose house I always go to, he's an older cousin, he has kids and stuff, like he's way older, wants to date her mom, like Danielle's mom. Now they're dating. I am so mad. I don't think anybody understands how mad the fuck I was that this shit was. I was like, look, bro, all the bad shit happens to me. Nothing good ever happens to me. I swear to God. At this point, I'm just like, bruh, I can't. No. Like, what are the odds that this girl ends up having to be in my family's house? Like, that shit blew my mind. So she's... so it's like Christmas time. Now I gotta spend Christmas time with this hoe. This is probably why I don't like Christmas for real. Too many bad things happen to me around Christmas. My friends died around Christmas. My grandmother died around Christmas. I had to spend one of my Christmases with this hoe. Like, all these bad things. Like, there's so many bad things that happen to me like every December that is just like I really cannot fathom. Like, I hate Christmas now. Like, I really do. So it comes around Christmas. I'm supposed to go to my family's house. I always go there for every break. And her mother has to pick me up. And it's her sister, her mom, and me in the fucking car. Jesus Christ. So I'm like, yo, like, what is going on here? Like, what is going on? Like, I really, listen, when I'm telling you I really ain't like this girl, I really ain't like this girl. And at this point, it's not even just because of the boy, even though, of course, clearly I didn't like her because of the boy in the first place, but I just started seeing things about her that I just didn't like. I felt like she just personally didn't have a personality of her own, and I felt like she was trying to take my spot in some aspect, and I also felt like she was just a fake ass bitch, okay? We go to my family's house, we make it to PA or whatever, and my cousins are like, yo, like, why don't you fuck with her? Like, she seems cool. Now, I'm the type of person, I do not like to make people not like someone because of me. If you don't want to fuck with someone because I don't fuck with someone, that's your choice. But I'm not gonna be like, oh no, don't talk to that bitch because I don't talk to that bitch. I'm not that type of person. If you want to talk to the person, you can talk to the person. Do not talk to somebody because of me. I didn't say anything to them. I didn't tell them the situation. I told them absolutely nothing. And the crazy part is I tell my cousins everything, but I don't know how it was that I just never told them about the situation with her, but they didn't know anything about it. So basically they're cool with the girl, everybody's having a grand old time, they smoking it up with the girl. It's New Year's Eve. And this is where shit hits the motherfucking fan. Her mom's not in the house. I don't know where her mom was at, but she wasn't there. My older cousin who was dating her mom was asleep on the couch. And then my other cousins and I, we was just chilling, drinking, because it's New Year's Eve, like, we turned the fuck up. We was turned. Okay, definition of turn, we was turned. It came to a point where my cousin was like, yo, like, did you notice, like, this girl stayed walking around in booty shorts all the time? Like, why she keep doing that shit? Like, when I'm telling you she walking around with booty shorts, bitch, like panty shorts. Like, she's walking around in booty shorts in the house, like, crop tops in the house, like, full face of makeup in the house. I saw it at first, but I didn't say nothing because, again, I didn't want to sway my cousin's decisions because technically that could be your stepsister because your dad is dating this bitch's mother. Like, I didn't want to put nothing into these kids' minds. So I noticed it before they say it. So mind you, we're all like lit, we're talking, and they're like, yo, like, this girl, like, One of my cousins mentions that she tried to flirt with him or whatever. Like, she be like doing shit, like little cute shit here and there, like rubbing against him and like saying shit to him. And I'm just like, I'm just chilling. I'm literally, I still haven't said anything. What me and her have between each other is what me and her have between each other. But what I'm not gonna do is like go and make the situation worse by telling y'all, because y'all petty as fuck. Like, my cousins are childish. So I was like, I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing. There's nothing that y'all need to know. I don't like this girl. Like, I'm a very stubborn person. Like, if I don't like you, I don't like you. I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want nothing to do with you if I don't like you. And it came to a point where, like, my cousin, who was dating her mom or whatever, tried to get me to fucking talk to her. Like, literally try to get me and her to have, like, some type of sit-down mediation shit. I'm like, I'm not trying to mediate with this girl. I don't like her. I will never like her. I don't want to like her. And whatever. Like, I don't understand. And it's not even just over the guy. It's energy. Like, I just never liked her energy at all like that. Even when we were, like, okay and we were cool, I didn't like her energy. Like, that's why I wasn't with her on an everyday basis. It was just like, oh, hey, girl, hey, like, you know? I don't like her energy. I don't want to be her friend. The fuck I need to be her friend for? The fuck, like, the fuck? I'm slumped. My cousins are slumped. And the only cousin that is awake is my cousin. Her name's Cassandra. So we're going to call her Tasson for sure. That's what we call her. So Tasson is with Danielle. And they are downstairs in the dining room. And there is music playing. What I'm telling you is, like, this music is loud. It's loud ass Haitian music. And the house is kind of hollow. Like, you can hear everything that's going on in the house. Like, it's really hollow. You can hear everything that's going on in the house. I am upstairs slumped, like halfway asleep with my other the other three of my guy cousins. And then they're downstairs. She's with Danielle. My other cousin who's dating her mother is slumped, and then her mother is gone. So we're in the house, we're chilling, and all of a sudden, I just hear screaming. Like, it's like a fight, bitch. It's a whole fight. Like, a whole fight. Like, a whole, like, what I'm telling you, a fight, like, all I hear is, bitch, who the fuck you think you're talking to? I'm like, what the? I'm drunk. I'm hearing this shit. I'm just like, this is none of my business. I'm drunk, I'm tired, I'm not even about to go downstairs. I can hear this screaming over the loud ass Haitian music. That's how you know it's loud. She's screaming like, who the fuck you think you is? Who the fuck you think you talk about? Bitch, you not talking about my cousin. Bitch, you not talking about my cousin. So, come to find out, I guess Tasson went and asked Danielle if she had feelings for my cousin, or if she liked my cousin, or she, you know, like had something with my cousin. Basically, Danielle's response was, oh, he's too dark for me. Like, he's dark skinned, like, ew. Like, basically, she was like dark skin shaming or whatever. Like, she said some disrespectful shit along the lines of, he's too dark for me. And my cousin flipped the fuck out, was about to whoop her ass. Like, this shit was ridiculous. Like, my cousin had a whole wine glass in her hand, was like, bitch, who the fuck you think you are? Who the fuck you think you're talking to? I get up, I'm running down the stairs, I'm charging downstairs. I was like, nah, like, who messing with my cousin? Ain't nobody messing with my cousin. I'm like, ain't nobody messing with my cousin. Who's messing with my cousin? Like, I'm running down the stairs. I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm like, no, what you're not gonna do is fuck with her, bitch, little bitch. Like, that's what you're not gonna do. So I'm going off on her. Like, and she's quiet. She's scared. She's quiet. She's just like, she's just standing there. Her sister comes out of her room, because her sister was in her room. And she comes out of her room. She's like, what the fuck? Like, the hell? So I come downstairs, and then I guess that's when they brought her upstairs, so I couldn't get to her. And then I start charging up the stairs. I'm banging on her door, like, open her door, man. I'm banging. Yeah, it's so terrible. I'm banging on her, like, open the fucking door. Open the door, bitch. Open the fucking door. I'm going off. I'm like, no, what you're not gonna do is talk shit about my cousins, get my other cousin mad. Like, I was trying to fight this girl. She locked herself in her room. Next day we had to leave. We went back to school a couple of days or whatever after. That was the most miserable situation I was ever put in. Like, to really not like this girl, she took my nigga, which wasn't even my nigga, but like, she took my nigga, and then I gotta sleep with her in the same house because her mother is dating my cousin. Like, I don't think y'all understand how irritated. Oh my God. I need to calm down, because I'm mad just thinking about how annoyed I was. Like I was psychologically like drained from that situation. Like, that situation was mad stressful. It was mad ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Alright, so time goes by, and honestly, I really don't like this girl. Now my family don't like this girl. I don't like this girl more. My friends don't like this girl. Like, at this point, I was even telling administration, I was telling mad people, like, listen, if I hit this girl, this is why. And it's to the point where, like, everybody knew the situation, and everybody knew, like, I literally was leaving the situation alone, but her and her friends was really making the situation way worse than what it needed to be. It comes to a point where you keep bothering someone, they're just going to lash out at you. And I decided I was gonna fight her when somebody wrote, Shortyy is a hoe in the bathroom stall. And I'm like, how am I a hoe when I only fucked one person in this school? Like, I'm very confused. Like,
Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
I've only had sexual relations with one man in this establishment, so how am I a hoe? So I decided I was gonna fight this bitch, right? And I already knew who was behind it. If it wasn't this Danielle hoe, then it was Danielle hoe's friends, and I was not having that bullshit. So I devised the plan, and I was very close to administration in my high school. I was one of those, like, really, like, I was kind of popular. Like, I did everything. I was all over the place. I was one of those, like, people. I was very close with the teachers. So I knew when the teachers went on lunch. I knew when the teachers weren't here, when they were here, this, that, and the third. So my main principal and my vice principal were out that day, and I was stuck with another vice principal. So there's two vice principals and a principal. A vice principal and a principal was out. I was stuck with one principal who didn't like to fuck with me because I didn't really like him like that, and he didn't really like me like that. But I've done the man a couple favors out here. I made him look good in front of administration a couple times, so he wasn't gonna fuck with me, so I made sure he was there. The other people in the like office, as far as teachers and all the other stuff, they already know we had problems with it. I'm telling you, like, even the teachers knew about this shit. Like, this was a thing, okay? Like, this is a thing. So I personally devised a plan, and I fought this girl in heels and all, because since I wear heels every day, if like, it's to the point where I dress up to the point where if I come to school in sneakers, people are gonna think that I'm trying to kill myself or something is going to happen. So I came to school in wedges, because I'm like, it's gonna be easier for me to fight in wedges. I had wedges, a skirt, a polo, and I don't remember how my hair was. I think I actually braided my hair. I really think I braided my hair because I'm not trying to be a bald-headed bitch. So I think I braided my hair. And I made sure I got her in my science class. Now, I had 1st and 7th period with this chick. Did it at 7th period instead of 1st period because 1st period is just too much space and too many people would be able to stop this fight from happening. In 7th period, most of the people didn't like her in this class anyway, so I know no one would really be able to stop me unless it was security. In 7th period, most of the security was on lunch. So I knew what I was doing. So I get to the 7th period class early. I get one of my friends to distract the teacher. I get a lot of my other friends to record in different angles. So I had one in one angle, one in another angle. Jesus Christ, this is hilarious. I had different freaking teachers and like I had different friends in different angles. I told the whole class, my whole class knew that this fight was gonna happen. Like, I was not playing no games. I devised this plan. I get to the class, I start moving all the desks, and these are some big desks too. These aren't like regular desks. These are like legit. Like, if you've been to a science classroom, you know most of the time those classroom desks are not like light. I started pushing all them desks. I moved all the students. I was like, can you please move back? Thank you. Unless you want to get hit, move back. Thanks. Bye. So I'm pushing all the desks. Bitch, bye. And she's the only one, literally. She's like in the middle of the classroom, sitting at her desk. You would think common sense would tell you to move. Nope, she sits at her desk like nothing's happening. I'm moving all the desks around her. All the students are literally surrounding her. Like, this girl does stuff. Literally, all the students are around her. All the desks are around her. And it's just her in the middle of the classroom, sitting there. And I just went up to her and I started choking her out. She pulled my hair. And I was just literally choking her out and slapping the shit out of her and punching her. And yeah. So I beat the girl up. I had a good like 5 minutes with this girl. This fight was kind of long because clearly, like I said, there was fucking no security because they were on lunch. There was no principal because they were out except for one, and he not intervening in that shit. So yeah, long story short, they break us up. Her mother shows up and she's like, oh, I thought you guys buried the beef. I'm like, bitch, I still don't like your daughter. Like, I didn't say that to her, but I don't remember what I said. I was like, I just looked at her. I think I just looked at her. I was like, I just looked at this girl like,
oh, fuck you.
Stop. That's not funny.
Fuck you.
Don't say it again.
See, I was smart. I was so angry about this situation. Like, everybody knew I was so angry about the situation. The whole school knew about the situation. And it was like only a matter of time. I was suspended for like 2 days. Usually when you fight, it's an automatic 10-day suspension. It's legit 2 weeks. I got 2 days and she got like 3 days. Or she got 2 days and I got 1 day. It was something like that. But whatever it was, she got more days than me because the administration really fucked with me. Like, that school really fucked with me, and plus everybody knows that she was legit making the situation worse than it needed to be, so they just let that shit rock. I don't think you understand how painful it is to legit like see somebody that you love be with somebody else every fucking day, and you have no choice because you have class with them motherfuckers. You have to see them all the time. You can't hide from it. Like, that shit legit hurt me to the core, and I don't get hurt that easily. And even if I catch feelings, like I get mad easily, but I don't hold on to stuff to the fact that like it hurts me. I'll like hold on to a grudge, of course, you know, because bitch, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. But it's never gonna affect me emotionally to the point where it's like, oh my god, like I'm hurt. Like, it doesn't really happen often to me. Like, it's very rare. And I was just over him. Like, I was like, I do not want to fuck with you no more. And he just kept trying to talk to me. He was hitting up my fucking messenger all the time on Facebook, trying to talk to me, trying to get my attention. I was not trying to have it at all. I really wasn't. And then it was one day I was walking from freaking school. I was with my friends. And like I said, at the time when I went to high school, it was dangerous as fuck. And if you watched any of my other previous story times, especially my Haitian related ones, I talked about how basically in my town, Haitian and Americans, well, Haitians and like Black Americans really don't get along in this area. So me and my friends were walking and there was this car rolling up next to us slow as shit, like, and I think the windows were tinted because we didn't know who the fuck it was, and we were like, oh my god, like we're about to have to fight today. Like I was so annoyed, and it's crazy because I had just got my hair done. Oh my god, I remember my outfit too. I had a black and white striped shirt on, a pencil black skirt, and some cute little shoes. I just got my hair cut. I remember I had like this nice like V-cut thing going on. But whatever, it was cute. Yeah, I was walking and I was just like, bro, like I just got my hair done. Like I'm not trying to fight no bitches today. Like I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to get into any type of altercation. So I just kept walking, and then my friends stop and they look in the car and they're like, oh my god, it's Jason! Oh my god, Shortyy, Jason! I'm just like, when I'm telling y'all, like I was not impressed. Like I was really like not impressed. I was so annoyed that this nigga was following me in his car. I was fucking annoyed that my friends are out here gassing the situation. I was fucking annoyed that people in the street are looking at me like I'm an asshole. Like I really felt like a bitch because I'm ignoring this guy. He's trying to talk to me. My friends are screaming. Like it really looked like a ridiculous, like it was a bad scene. So he gets out of the car and he starts screaming my name. And he's like, I love you, Shortyy, Shortyy.
I thought you loved me. You was my baby, my fucking cinnamon apple.
Like, bitch, bye. So I'm walking. I'm literally walking. Like I'm very far down the street at this point. And he hits me up same day. He's like, yeah, da, 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 talk to me, blah, blah, blah. Like he was bothering me for a very long time. He had to be bothering me for a couple of months before I actually finally answered. And then we met up and I cried. Yeah, it was a very sad day. I remember that shit. I cried, I was sad. And then of course I fell right back to the bullshit. Started fucking with this boy again. Oh man, Jesus Christ. I was such a dumbass. Jesus, why'd you let me be so dumb? Why? Why did you let me be so dumb? Why? Why did you let me be so dumb? I don't get it. Why? So me and him definitely started talking again. But the crazy part is, like, at this point I'm not even like off him. I was just using him for the D, and he lived very close to me and it was very convenient D. This was like my senior year of high school, so I was like 17, 18. I was really just using him for the D because, like, you know, you don't want to add more bodies to your count, especially when you're young. You're just like, okay, let me just keep fucking with the F boy who done fucked up my life. Why not, right? Don't do that, guys. Don't. Just move on. Don't do that. But I was just fucking with him literally because it was convenient. He was right there. And I was literally like, the feelings were like gone by this point. By this point, I really didn't really have feelings for him anymore. And he was feeling me way more than I was feeling him, which was so funny because it was like, when he wanted to be with me, I was with someone else. Then when I wasn't with someone else, I wanted to be with him, he was with someone else. Then he broke up with someone else to be with someone else and left me hanging. And then now he left that someone else. I'm not with anyone, but I just don't want him. Like, it was just weird. It's like, okay, now you want me, I don't want you. And I was just chilling. I was hoping that the question didn't come up, but of course it really did. Eventually he was just like, listen, like, I'm trying to be with you, and you've literally been the only girl that's been down for me and been there for me, like, through thick and thin, no matter what, and I want to be with you. And I'm just like, I don't really think I want you anymore. Like, I really was like, you know, like, I waited so long for that. Like, I waited so long to be with this boy. Like, I wanted to be with this boy so fucking much. Like, I don't think I understand. Like, I wanted to be with him so much. And when it came time for it, like, what, 4 or 5 years later, it was just like, yeah, I'm no longer interested. Like, I really wasn't. He put me through too much bullshit, like, way too much. From dating my one friend to dating Danielle to just a whole bunch of shit in general. Like, even though I had my part in it too, like I wasn't shit either. We both legit wasn't shit, but like I feel like being together probably wouldn't have made anything any better, honestly. But maybe it would have. I mean, you never know. But I just wasn't interested at that point. And I was just trying to get my nut that day. I was like, well, can I still get some dick? Cause a bitch trying to go home. So we had sex or whatever. And it was like to the point where like I was so unattracted to this boy that like I just told him like to stop, like legit, like midway, like we didn't even finish. I was just like, I don't want this anymore. I'm personally one of those people, I can't just have sex with people unless I have feelings with them. Like I have to have something for you. And at that point it was just gone. Everything was just gone. Like the feelings were gone. I didn't feel the same for him anymore. And then like not only that, like there was just nothing there for me to hold on to anymore. Everything was completely gone. And then he just slowly started becoming a bum. Like he had a lot of hopes and dreams and he just never fulfilled them. And I'm a very goal-oriented individual. So it's like when I see somebody that doesn't have goals or somebody who doesn't like possess something more or doesn't have potential to be something more, I just can't be with them. I'm not even joking. Like he had dropped out, actually he flunked out of community college. And then he got fired from his job, but then lied to me and said that his job was like canceled or shut down, some bullshit. But I found out through sources that he actually was fired and he wasn't even trying to find another one. All he was doing was smoking weed all the time. His whole paychecks that he was getting at the time he was working was going straight to weed. It became a point where it was just like, yeah, do I really want to be with somebody like this? Like I felt like that was just toxic. I felt like it was something that I just didn't need in my life anymore. So after 4 to 5 years, so about 5 years on and off of nonsense, I legit was just like, I don't want to fuck with you no more. I was fucking with him for so long and I done said I was done with him for so long. He really took that shit as a joke. He was like, the fuck, like you're serious? Like I'm not trying to fuck with you no more. Like I don't see it. And he ended up thinking this shit was a joke. Like he legit started laughing, thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna be back. I legit have not touched that man since. I do speak to him on a are you alive type of basis. Like I hit him up time and time again just to make sure, you know, he's still around, he's still alive. But as far as like touching him, haven't touched him ever since then. This was like what, my freshman year of college, I think like the summer. Or maybe my senior year summer. I'm not sure if it was my senior, no, I think it was my freshman year summer. It was one of those. The point is like I was legit done. Like absolutely done. I'm still done. Like I love him, like for real, like I love him and I want the best for him, but to be honest with you, I don't want to touch that man. Like I still have something for him deep down, but I'm not trying to resurrect those feelings anymore. It was just too much. We both did too goddamn much to each other and it was just a toxic situation. I am so happy I got all of that shit off my chest because this was a lot to talk about. If you ever have an ex, okay, if you have an ex, significant other, if your past or some shit, or any type of situation where you've been like the side chick or like someone broke your heart or anything like that, you had to fight somebody over somebody, comment down below. Let's get this discussion popping, okay? Because I still have some things to get off my chest about this shit. Like it still kind of bothers me and it's crazy because it's been so long. Like I'm not like mad at anyone anymore, to be honest with you. I'm not mad. I just like the situation just still annoys me because it's just like this was really nonsense. Like all that shit really just didn't need to happen. It really just didn't. I was very extra. I was very naive. I was very like ridiculous as fuck. Like, but granted, I was like 15, 14, 16. I was like what, 14 to 17 when this was going on. No, 14 to like 18, 19-ish. 18. Yeah, 14 to 18-ish. 4 to 5 years I spent with this nigga. Like clearly I was young and I was dumb, and I know I was young and I was dumb. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, it's okay, you can give it a big thumbs down. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Do all that. Follow me on social media, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.